All right, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you listen to this video. I hope you're doing great. Going to read off the homework from last night, page 272. We had problems 21 to 28 and 31 to 36. I'm going to set this up very similar to yesterday as far as, I'm going to read off the answers here. If you got them all right, go ahead and show the teacher for credit. If you didn't get them right, let me know. And, well, you can continue watching the video and figure out what you did wrong or whatever problem you missed. So 21 to 28. 21, I have find the discount and sale price. So the discount was $66.44. The sale price, $444.65. 22, the discount, $1.47. Sale price, $47.41. 23, the discount, $69.25. The sale price, $1,315.75. 24, the discount, $1,308. The sale price, $6,867. 25, the percent of discount is going to be 25%. 26 is 20%. 27 is 50%. And 28 is 33%. For 31, I have, let's see here, how much will you save with the reduced price? $278.60. 32, explain the difference between 25% of $90 and 20% of $90, off of $90. Well, 25% of 90, you're going to take 25% and multiply it by $90. And that'll give you a fairly small price. Let's see here, a fourth of 90, $22.50, I believe. I'm just doing that in my head right there of that one. And then 25% off of $90, well, that means you're paying 75% of the price. So 75% of that, is going to be 3 times the amount that's of. So if we do 67.50, I believe is the amount for 25% off of $90. You're paying 75% of it. 33, we're looking for what is the percent of discount for the bike, 12.3%. 34, we're looking for, which is cheaper, it's the $29 wallet, that is 15% off. And 35, City View costs $825, Blue Sky costs $840. And then number 36, how much did Nelson save? $69. Okay? So if you got those right, you're good to go. If you didn't get those right, stick around and pay attention to the video, the rest of the video here, and I will try to explain what you should have done. So in looking at page 272, let's see here, we're going to start with number 21. All right, going down there you go. Okay, 21. The regular price, and we want to know discount and sale price. So looking at numbers 21 to 24, 21, in order to get the discount, you're going to go ahead and take 13% of $511.09. Okay, that'll give you the discount. And then from there, you're going to subtract those two. So you'll take $511.09 and subtract whatever that ends up being. Okay? And you're going to do the exact same thing for 22, 23, and 24. So 22, you're going to take $48.88 times 0.03. Make sure you have that correct. 0.03 is 3%. Moving that decimal 2 places. Decimal's right here. 1, 2. Okay? And so 0.03 times $48.88 will give you your discount. And then you're going to take $48.88 and subtract what you got for the discount there. For 23, like number 22, I'm going to go ahead and move that decimal point 2 places. So 0.05 times 1,385 will give you your discount. Once you have that discount, you take your original price, or your regular price, $1,385 minus the discount that you found just a second ago, and that will give you your sale price. Okay, 24.16 times $8,175. Okay, so that will give you the discount, and then you're going to take $8,175 minus what you just got, and that will give you the sale price. The percent of discount, just like the previous four, will all be the same as far as the method. It's just going to be the sale price. Okay, percent of discount. Okay, I just about made an error there. What we're going to do is we're going to take the difference between these two to get the discount itself. So if I take $56.99 and subtract out $42.74, I end up with $5,241. $14.25 is my discount. So what I'm going to do for number 25, I'm going to do $14.25 over $56.99. Okay. And I'm going to set that equal to the percent discount, so percent of 100. Okay, that's what I would do. You got to find your discount first, and then put that over the regular price, and then set that equal to X over 100. So over here, I'm going to take the difference between these two, and put that over the original, and then set that equal to X over 100, and just cross multiply like we've done all along. Okay. 27, same thing. Take the difference, subtract those two out, and then take that difference, that discount, and put that over this, and set that equal to X over 100. Again, take the difference, put that over the regular price, and then it equals X over 100. So I realize that those are kind of redundant. They're the same steps, but hopefully you didn't make any errors. If you did, check your algebra. If someone around you has the algebra that they could maybe help you out with, maybe that's an issue, but I don't think it is. So I would probably check my calculator first to make sure I plugged everything in correctly. All right, number 31. The regular price of a Caribbean cruise is $995. Man, doesn't that sound good right now? For a limited time, the price is reduced by 28%. How much will you save with the reduced price? Okay. Well, you're going to save 28% of $995, okay? And so that's what I would type into my calculator, and it will give you however much that is off, okay? I already talked about number 32 already as far as what's the difference between 25% of 90, okay, and 25% off of 90, okay? Jared bought a mountain bike on sale for $355. The sale price is $50 off the original price. What's the percent of discount? Okay. Well, this is the discount, right? This is the sale price. So I'm going to go ahead and add $50 to this to get the original price. So if I do that, the original price was $405. The discount was $50, okay? And that can give you the percent of discount by doing that right there, okay? Which is cheaper? A wallet that is $29 is 15% off, or a wallet that's $40 for 35% off? Got to be careful of this, folks, because sometimes those in business will mark up a product and then give you a greater percent discount, and then the buyer thinks that they're getting a great deal, when in actuality they need to be calculating out which is better, this or this, okay? So which is better, 15% of, it's 15% off. Well, if it's 15% off, just like I talked about up here, 25% off, you're paying 70% of the cost. Right here, we're going to pay 85% of the cost, okay? So we're going to take 85% of $29, okay? See what that's going to be. And over here, if I'm taking 35% off, I'm actually paying 65% of the cost. So I'm going to put 65%, so 0.65 times 40, Okay? And I think you'll see, just like was in the work there, the textbook that I read off, it's cheaper to buy the cheaper wallet with the smaller discount. Okay? So, all right, next one. If I can scroll down, not gonna let, is it? Nope, not gonna let me scroll down. Let me scroll down here. If I scroll down through to the next section, okay, this is a good one here too. Living on your own. Rashawn, why it has to be such a complicated name, I don't know, is looking for a one-bedroom apartment at Blue Sky Apartments. Rent for the first 2 months is 25% off. The one-bedroom rate at Blue Sky is $525 per month. At City View Apartments, the first month is 50% off. The one-bedroom rate is $550 per month. Which apartment is cheaper for the first 2 months? Okay. So here's how we're going to calculate this. Blue Sky, $525. The first 2 months is 20% off. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, if I say that there's 2 months, we're calculating this out, and each month it's 25% off. So I'm basically paying, again, there's that word off again, I'm paying 80% of the actual cost, right? So I'm going to do 80% of $525, okay? And we'll multiply it by 2 because remember there's 2 months that we're paying for, okay? Now the other one, the first month is 50% off, but the second month you pay the regular price. So for City View, I'm going to say, there's my second month, $550. The first month was 50% off, so 0.5 times $550. Okay? And when you compare those two calculations there, I think what you're going to see, just like the textbook says here, the City View Apartments would be $825 for the first 2 months, and the Blue Sky Apartments would be $840. So even though, yeah, let me read that one more time just to make sure I got this right in my head. City View costs $825, Blue Sky $840. Okay. So the next question that you'd want to ask here, because usually you can't rent an apartment by month, usually unless it's at a higher rate. Usually you have to lock it in for the entire year. So what I would consider doing is this. Think long term when you're looking at an apartment. All right? Yeah, the City View Apartments is cheaper for the first 2 months. But when you think long term, it isn't very long to where that $30 difference per month is going to eventually eclipse the Blue Sky Apartments. And so in the long term, even though it's more expensive, I'd go with the Blue Sky Apartments. Okay? Obviously, location is key too. If it's a bad part of town, you wouldn't want to take it. The Nelsons purchased a new television that was on sale for 15% off. Oh, there's that word again, off. So how much of the price are we paying? Well, if you take 100 minus 15, you get 85. I'm actually paying 85% of the original price. How much did the Nelsons save? Well, if we go ahead and take, let's see here. How much did they save? Well, this is a different question. If they want to know how much we saved, I want to take that 15% because I don't have to pay it. That's how much I saved, right? And multiply it by the $459.99. Okay? That's one way you could do it there. How much did they pay? Now here's where the 85% comes in. 85.85 times $459.99. Okay? So just trying to give you the heads up as to how to approach that percent off. Hopefully that's not going to be too tricky for you when you look at some of the problems I'll have for you on tests and quizzes. All right, that's all I have for you. Hopefully that was understandable. Thank you, and make sure you look at the next lesson.